Cheyenne Wells Lumber wants to wish the Cheyenne Wells Tigers the best of luck in today's game. Play with heart, hustle, and grit, but most of all, have fun. From your friends at Cheyenne Wells Lumber. Go Tigers!
Attention sports fans and travelers, experience our brand new terminal with quick, easy flights to your favorite destinations at the Garden City Regional Airport. It's time to fly local, fly home, fly Garden City.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY, exclusively on YouTube and Facebook. Currently on our radio, Jose and Isaac will have the call for Holly at Springfield 8-man football, but you're joining me here on YouTube and Facebook. Here, as we got a little bit before the game starts up, thank you very much for tuning in. This is the Scooters Coffee Game of the Week. Scooters Coffee inviting all sports fans to stop by 1231 North Main Street in Lamar today to enjoy specialty coffee, iced drinks, blenders, smoothies, teas, and baked from scratch pastries and goods. Big thank you to Scooters Coffee, located at 1231 North Main Street, for sponsoring this Game of the Week. Scooters Coffee, amazing people, serving amazing drinks amazingly fast. As it is a, it's pretty neat, October. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Everybody in the pink socks. The pink socks, the pink sleeves. Great show of support there. As this is the pregame show presented by Tri-State Body Shop. Chad and his team at Tri-State Body Shop, proud supporters of high school athletics. Wishing both teams the best of luck. Tri-State Body Shop. Tri-State Body Shop in Lamar, known for great quality work when it comes to things like auto body repair, painting, auto service, and windshield replacement, just to name a few. Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar in Lamar, always striving to take care of all your auto body repair needs. Heading into this game, Cheyenne Wells on a 5-game winning streak. Started off with a loss against Stratton, but they were missing some players there. But now 5-1, 4-0 in league play. If they win this game, we'll go undefeated in league play. While Granada 5-2, 3-1 in league play. Last game they beat Walsh 45-36. Granada currently ranked 9th in the state, while Cheyenne Wells currently ranked 4th in the state. We're going to take a break for the national anthem here on KVAY.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was the beautiful national anthem. Big thank you to Bison Title Company for bringing us our wonderful national anthem, as they're giving out the starting lineups right here. Thank you very much for tuning in, as we have got a sports broadcast coming your way. Will be the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers, playing up against the visiting Granada Bobcats here in some six-man football action. But yeah, just got done with the national anthem. National anthem, of course, brought to you by Bison Title Company, proudly serving your abstract and real estate title needs in 7 counties. Call today at 336-2242 or stop by 121 South Main Street in Lamar. Big thank you to Bison Title Company for bringing us our lovely, lovely national anthem. Appreciate them. As starting lineups getting underway, starting lineups brought to you by Evergreen Electric. Electrical needs are something you do not mess around with. It's something you leave to the professionals like Evergreen Electric. Doing business locally, they can take care of just about all your electrical needs while staying on top of the latest trends in custom lighting, security lighting, and LED lighting. Contact Davey at 719-691-1872 or Bowman at 719-353-2410. Here are your starting lineups powered by Evergreen Electric. So, first up, starting for the visiting squad from Granada. Wearing number 2, the junior Alejandro Perez. Wearing number 7, Fernando Cadena, the sophomore. Wearing number 8, Sajer Freeman Swindell, the junior. Wearing number 24, Adam Hayner, the senior. Wearing number 32, Sebastian Pizarro, the sophomore. And wearing number 55, Jesus Perez, the junior. And then starting for the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers, got Corey Hill, Darian Campbell, Kelby Leonard, Trey Sheeler, Kelby Brosman, and along with them, number 10, Levi Mahan. Those are the starting lineups powered by Evergreen Electric. Game getting underway. Cheyenne Wells hosting Granada, 6-man football. Should Cheyenne Wells win this, will win the league undefeated. Well, if Granada wins, I don't know who will win the league, because then it'll be a deadlock for first place, because Granada is done with their league games, finishing off 4-1. Their one loss to Cheyenne Wells. Granada 3-1 league play. If they win this, they'll be 4-1. Their one loss being to Eads. So I don't know what happened in that 3-team deadlock. But getting underway here, kicking for Cheyenne Wells will be Corey Hill on a little bit of a cooler night, finally feeling like fall, as Corey Hill booting it up. Receiving the back, number 7, Cadena. Cadena getting tackled at about the 12-yard line.
And Cooper Brosman in on the stop.
You know, looking at the program here, Cheyenne Wells, you know, they got a good few players here, especially since absorbing the Kit Carson team. Kit Carson wasn't going to have enough players to really field a team, so they got what was left there and built an even more dominant team. Cheyenne Wells, defending state champs, you know, started off with a loss against Stratton for the season. Called that game, but, you know, they were missing some names. But Granada, 5-2 on the season. As getting underway. Perez, the quarterback, under center for the Granada Bobcats. As they're looking to pass. We'll actually get a pass there, number 7, Cadena. Game currently underway here between the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers, and the visiting Granada Bobcats. Cheyenne Wells kicking off to Granada. Granada currently ball on there, about 30-yard line. 3rd down, 16 yards to go here. For the visiting Granada Bobcats, 5-2 on the season. Cheyenne Wells 5-1. Granada ranked 9th in the state, while Cheyenne Wells ranked 3rd. Ranked 4th. Gave it to Pizarro. Pizarro leading the team rushing yards along with rushing touchdowns. Man, those boys can run for that Granada squad. You know, a little bit of a smaller team for the visiting Granada Bobcats. You know, everybody plays their part for the Bobcats. Got a couple subs here. Is now 4th and 15 for Granada. 8 minutes and counting left here in the first quarter. Thank you for listening in here. As Granada got Cadena under center, looking to punt. As punting it there is Perez. Oh, but punts high. Will roll out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And once again, you know, good old 6-man football, 80-yard fields. 40-yard line is the midfield. About 1st and 15 for the Cheyenne Wells Tigers. They're putting it at about Cheyenne Wells' 37-yard line there. Thank you for tuning in this evening. I'm your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Sena, up here at Cheyenne Wells. Thank you to Arcville Vision Care, Lamar, and LaHunta for my view up here on top of the booth in Cheyenne Wells. And they are packing it up here. Quarterback under center. Starting quarterback Mason Marriott there. Will
Inside handoff.
hand off there to the inside. Kelby Leonard. You know, Grenada, they had two people there. Kelby had already gained about 5 yards there before the Bobcats had even noticed, and got him real close to a first down if he didn't get him. Nice little handoff.
Give Leonard a gain of
Oh, 14-yard gain, just barely second and inches at most for Cheyenne Wells. Second and inches at about the Grenada 27-yard line. Lovely night here in Cheyenne Wells. A little cool, but you know, a jacket will fix that. Currently at quarterback, Mason Marriott under center for the Cheyenne Wells Tigers. And inside handoff once again. That time Trey Sheeler. Man, Trey Sheeler, also great running back for him. You know, was a beast in last year's state championship game, which saw Cheyenne Wells win that. They're defending state champs, hosting the visiting squad from Grenada.
first and 15 Tigers.
Cheyenne Wells started the season off with a loss to Stratton, but since then, 5-game winning streak. With that 42-point beatdown at Eads last week being one of their closer ones of the season. And Cheyenne Wells will pitch it. Sheeler looking to rush up the middle after getting pitched up to him. And we'll take about 3 Grenada Bobcat players to tackle him. He'll fall at about the Grenada 14-yard line. Hey, big thank you to My Wholesale Products in Lamar, the Grenada School District, and Gabe Roth Farm Bureau Insurance Agency. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As the clock has yet to have a reason to stop here. Since, both teams very rushing heavy. You know, the only time it stopped was on that Grenada punt. You know, not too windy, not too cool, so not too many weather effects to affect the outcome of this game. Oh, but a player, I believe Perez, creeping up offsides there for the Grenada Bobcats. Will be a 5-yard penalty for him. So Cheyenne Wells moving up 5 steps there, all the way up to the Grenada about 6-yard line.
Going to move the ball down to around the 7.
About the 6-7-yard line. Will be second and about 3. Cheyenne Wells ball. Just marching the ball down. Hand off to Trevin Smith. Getting real close to the end zone. Not quite there. Will be first and goal at about maybe a foot or 2. Not far at all for Cheyenne Wells. Marching forward, 5.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Once again, if you're interested on the radio, we have got Springfield hosting Holly 8-man football action. Jose and Isaac have got the call for that. But right now, thank you for tuning in for Grenada Cheyenne Wells 6-man football. Cheyenne Wells first and goal at about the first 2nd-yard line. Quarterback Marriott under center. And we'll hand off there to Sheeler. Getting trucked there. But a little too late for Grenada. Trey Sheeler with about a 3-yard rushing touchdown happening with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left to play. As horns are blaring for the Cheyenne Wells fans here.
Tigers are going to put Corey Hill in.
Corey Hill will be kicking. Corey Hill, pretty solid kicker. Cheyenne Wells leads 6-0. There's the kick, and it is up and good. Just like that, 8-0 in favor of the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers. We're going to take a break for some ads, and then we are back here on KVAY.
Grenada Stop to Shop is your one stop for all things fuel, lottery, diesel, and groceries. They wish the best of luck to the Grenada Bobcats this football season. Go Bobcats from everyone from Grenada Stop to Shop.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771. For all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
Success is not owned, it's leased, and the rent is due every day. You have to put in your dues now. Let your success be your reward. Silva's Liquor Store in Grenada wishes the Bobcats the best of luck in today's game. Go Bobcats!
Thank you to each and every one of our sponsors, and thank you, the viewer, for tuning in this night. First quarter, just like that. Cheyenne Wells just marching down. Great defense, stopping Grenada. Grenada not the best punt there, gained about 12 yards. Cheyenne Wells picked up the ball at the midfield at just about the 40-yard line and then just marched it on down. 3-yard rushing touchdown for Trey Sheeler. Cheyenne Wells leads 8-0 after the Corey Hill conversion. Squibbing it a little, but goes out of bounds right about the Granada 25-yard line. And flag on the play. Thank you to East Tire Service for bringing us all our flags. Hey, let's also thank Keefe Memorial Hospital, the Granada Stop to Shop, and CNC Duval Ranch Red Angus Beef, breeding the best and eating the rest. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. And Cheyenne Wells up to a quick 8-0 lead.
Is going to elect to take the ball at the 30.
As Granada will be first and 15 at their own 30-yard line. Have yet to, this will just be their second drive of the game. 5:11 exact left here in the first quarter. After, Cheyenne Wells took about just 2 minutes to just rush the ball downfield, clear about 40 yards, and get in the end zone. And good two-point conversion kick, courtesy of Corey Hill, the big man for Cheyenne Wells. It's just lovely to see for, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October. Just every single athlete out here, both sides, in the pink socks and sleeves. As Pizarro will lose, I believe, a couple yards on the rush there. We'll lose about a yard there on Trey Sheeler with the big tackle. So about 2nd and 15 still. 4:50 and counting here in the first quarter. Granada ball as they trail by a maximum score there, 8-0. Cheyenne Wells nailing that 2-point conversion kick. Hey, let's also thank Cheyenne Wells Lumber and KC Electric for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As Granada fake handoff, quick little pass, the flat there, able to find number 1 for the Bobcats, Angelo Martinez. As, playing quarterback tonight is Alejandro Perez. That game, me and Sean Austin called a couple weeks back against Shara. Granada had Angelo Martinez at the quarterback. He did real solid there. So, and just looking at the stats on Max Press, I believe both of them are 32 and 50, catches and attempts on the season. So both very solid quarterbacks. They can switch out if need be, which is pretty cool versatility-wise for the Granada Bobcats. Both these teams very rush-oriented, but Granada, a little bit more willing to go with the pass game. Six-man football, loves the rush game. Fake handoff once again there. As Perez pass, able to find number 7, Cadena there. At just about 2-3 yards away from the first down. Hey, let's also thank Silva's Liquor Store in Granada. You must be 21 to enter, 21 to purchase. Thank you to them for sponsoring. Thank you very much to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Granada 4th down here. But their last 4th down, 4th and 15, that's a punt situation, especially if you're at your own about 25. But right here, Granada, 4th and 2, and about the Cheyenne Wells 32-yard line. Quarterback, Perez under center. Quick little lateral to the right side. Oh, but Kelby Leonard, man, a great way to get through the pocket there. Tackle him for a loss of 5. Will be turnover on downs for Granada. Good work on the tackle there by Leonard. 3:41 on the clock as Cheyenne Wells takes ball 1st and 15 at the 40-yard line. Just about the exact same spot they took it last time and just took it on home. Let's see what Granada's able to do to stop him, or if Cheyenne Wells gets another touchdown here in the first quarter. Both these teams, real good teams here in Southeast Colorado. Heck, the whole state when it comes to 6-man football. Cheyenne Wells, defending state champs, ranked 4th in the state. Mason Marriott running it back as pass there to Kelby Leonard. Kelby Leonard is wrapped up there by Perez, but will gain about 6-7 yards on the catch. And good work there by Mason Marriott. Got caught up too, threw it while getting tackled, and was just got shot up there by Granada, but able to get an accurate pass off to Leonard. About 2nd down, 8 yards to go at the Granada 33-yard line. Cheyenne Wells walking the ball down here. Cheyenne Wells, they like those quick short passes there. Marriott's gotten a couple off this game. Quarterback Mason Marriott under the center here. Marriott will quick pitch to the left side. Trevin Smith, quick little left-right, nice blocks. Trevin Smith is gone. As from the 32-yard line, Trevin Smith, nice little zigzag there, left, right, And then Trevin Smith, and he also got some good blocks there from Sheeler. 14-0. Cheyenne Wells takes an early lead here by a good bit as they're getting ready for the 2-point conversion kick. Corey Hill will be taking this one as well. That one scored. 3:21 left to play here in the first quarter. As number 5, Trevin Smith, good work there. Now getting ready for the 2-point conversion kick. Cheyenne Wells leads 14-0. Snap, set, kick. As he's got a little bit of a, lackadaisical walk up. But, if it works, especially with something like kicking. If you find your groove, you don't leave it, as that 2-point conversion kick is good for Corey Hill. 16-0. Cheyenne Wells leading this game. 3:21 left to play in the first quarter against the visiting Granada Bobcats. Going to take a break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
Peacock Funeral Home in Lamar appreciates the dedication and hard work that all of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Playing football with your feet, it's one thing. Playing football with your heart is another. The Granada School District welcomes you to this broadcast of Friday Night Lights on KVAY. Bobcat football, always playing with your feet and heart. Go Bobcats.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.
Thank you very much for tuning in. We are back into action here as that one getting popped up there. On the kick will be picked up by Granada, number 7, Cadena, and we'll get tackled about the Granada 24-yard line. As 16-0, Cheyenne Wells, 2 touchdowns. First one scored 5:11 left to play in the first quarter. Was a 3-yard rushing touchdown for Trey Sheeler. And then just now, a 32-yard rushing touchdown for Trevin Smith. Great block by Sheeler to open up a gap. And Trevin Smith just a quick little left-right zigzag and ran all the way from left side of that back right corner in the end zone. So Cheyenne Wells leads this game 16-0. Just got word Springfield versus Holly football. Springfield leads that game 8-0. 3:15 left to play in the first quarter. Granada ball as they're looking for the pass plays. Perez, he will send that sky high and off the back there. The man playing coverage. And we do have flag though. Flag there, believe that is number 28, Trey Sheeler. Covered there by Campbell. Darian Campbell for the home team Cheyenne Wells Tigers, leading this game by 2 scores already.
That's a 15-yard penalty. Will amount to first down.
15-yard penalty, pass interference, they're saying. Yeah, he was all over him. But I don't know.
39, it'll be first and 15 Grenada.
Football, like most sports, refs, they got a rule book, but sometimes, they got to enforce it how they see fit. Every ref can be a little bit different. Grenada ball, first and 15, though, at the 40-yard line as Fernando Cadena looking to run up right side. As Sheeler catching up to him quick, getting him before he gains any. Hey, let's also thank Hoffman Insurance, Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply, Lamar and Lahana, and People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield. Thank you to our sponsors. Grenada, second down, 15 yards to go. So 14, gain of about 1 there. At the 40-yard line, 2.5 minutes to play and counting in the first quarter. Big 16-0 lead here for the home team Cheyenne Wells Tigers. Cheyenne Wells wins, they will sweep the league and win league play, while Granada, if they win, don't know how that'll work because it'd be a deadlock in first place for Cheyenne Wells, Granada, and Eads. As Granada, with the hard count, able to getting Cheyenne Wells to jump there. Referee, talking to other judges here. On a lovely night in Cheyenne Wells, about midway through October, a little bit cooler, but, nothing a jacket can't fix. Yep, offsides called on the Cheyenne Wells defense. Referee walking the wrong way for a second there. But now, 5-yard gain on the penalty there. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for all our penalties. Also, thank you to Colorado Mills, Cheyenne County Abstract in Cheyenne Wells, and Cook Oil Field Services in Walsh. Also, exclusively on the radio, and believe we also got the visuals or the live video streaming on our YouTube too. Check out that Springfield Holly 8-man football game down in Springfield. But right now, Granada Cheyenne Wells, Granada ball 2nd and 10 at the Cheyenne Wells 35-yard line as Perez by himself. Quick little pass. Bounced off the hands of Pizarro down the right line. But two people, pressuring. Number 2 for Granada, the quarterback this game, Alejandro Perez. But, he's staying cool, calm, collected, under pressure. Gets a throw off. So right now, Cheyenne Wells leading this game 16-0. Scoreboard. The timer has stopped. The clock stopped running due to the incomplete pass. So about 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Granada ball. 3rd down, 10 yards to go at Cheyenne Wells 35-yard line. Granada already in a hole 16-0 against the home team Tigers. Granada, they got quarterback Perez under center. Another fake handoff. Quick little pass there to number 32, Pizarro, but will be ran down by a Marriott and Sheeler as we do a flag on the play. And, one thing I can think of, Sheeler a little late on the tackle, but a couple yards gained on the quick catch by number 32, Sebastian Pizarro, as the referees conferencing. Late hit. That's what they're calling. Late hit against Sheeler. As, Sheeler came in while he was falling. A solid late hit call. But it's, those late hit calls, unless they're like full, just on the ground, it's referee's discretion there. As it will be 1st and 15 for Granada. Man, these penalties for Cheyenne Wells getting to him right now. Making, some mistakes like that. It becomes a little bit more of a mental game. We know Cheyenne Wells, they got the goods here. They already lead 16-0. Let's see what they're able to do. But Granada also very, very good team. Called those games against Shara and Eads. Very good team, capable of some great stuff. Got under center there was Angelo Martinez that time. Timeout called by the Granada Bobcats. Minute 30 left to go here in the first quarter. Will be Granada ball. 1st and 15 at the Cheyenne Wells 20-yard line. Granada, getting in striking distance here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to take a break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
Keith Memorial Hospital wants to extend congratulations to both teams and wish them the best of luck in today's game. Play hard, but more importantly, play safe. Keith Memorial Hospital is proud to sponsor high school athletics.
Scooters Coffee is proud to support high school sports in Southeast Colorado. Scoot into Scooters Coffee and grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a delicious snack before heading to the game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Farm Bureau Insurance Agency of Cheyenne Wells can promise you that hard work always pays off. For auto, home, life, farm, and ranch insurance needs, call Gabe Roth, 719-767-5674. Go Tigers!
Welcome back. As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout, is Granada ball 1st and 15 at the Cheyenne Wells 20-yard line. Quarterback now Perez, long bomb, trying to find number 7. Cadena running in. Not able to find him. As Marriott, good coverage. As 2nd and 15 here. 2nd and 15 for the Granada Bobcats at the Cheyenne Wells 20. Hey, let's also thank the historic Cow Palace Inn, Lamar Auto Parts, J&N Shoes, and Mr. D Sports, and Da Vinci Physical Therapy. Thank you to our sponsors. As Cheyenne Wells, lead this game 16-0 early in the first quarter, or I guess early in the game. Minute 22 exact left to play here in the first quarter. Granada, incomplete pass. Stop the clock, though. Got the quarterback under center. Will back off. Quick pass as pass is short. Leonard almost getting a hand on it. As Granada, going a lot more heavy on passing this time around. Could be because Cheyenne Wells, that Russian defense is just very, very tough to get by. They're all fast, strong, but, it ain't like Granada don't have players like that as well. Cadena and Pizarro, I was looking at Max Press, believe both of them with over 1,200 rushing yards this season, which is ridiculous. Believe, though. But now, 3rd down, 15 yards to go. Granada at the 20-yard line after that late hit penalty on Trey Sheeler. Another passing play here for Granada as Leonard breaks through and almost picked off, able to get hands on it. Trevin Smith getting hands on it. But just like that, Grenada back-to-back-to-back passing plays, all resulting in incomplete passes. So 4th and 15 for Grenada at the Cheyenne Wells 20-yard line. Minute and 11 left to go here in the first quarter. Cheyenne Wells with that big 16-point lead. Grenada looking to get on the board. Long snap there as they're going for Angelo Martinez. Quick pass right side as Pizarro trying to find Pizarro as flag on the play. Swindell Freeman. And tackle. I believe we got a flag on the play. Could be a beacon of hope for the Grenada Bobcats here on a cool, windy night up in Cheyenne Wells. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, let's also thank Brew and Others, A1 Rental and Sales, G&B Bank of Lamar Needs, and Cook's Floor and Mall. Thank you to our sponsors. They're calling pass interference on that. So it will remain 4th down. So Grenada helping them out there. Long snap there. And like I was saying, Grenada, they got 2 solid quarterbacks, both with similar numbers this season. That's number 1 and 2, Angelo Martinez and Alejandro Perez. According to the programs, oh, cool. These programs got heights and weights, both of them listed at 5'10", 160. While, Cheyenne Wells, undoubtedly, one of the biggest guys in the game. Old Corey Hill, 6'9", 252 is what he's listed at. As, pass interference, a good bit of penalties here on the Cheyenne Wells Tigers. Second pass interference on them on the day. Those other 2 games I called for them this season. For both these teams, they're looking a little different. Grenada loving the passing game right here. Long snap formation. Snap there, Angelo Martinez, back snap. Looking for somebody, pass. Oh, he was open, was Cadena. But underthrowing him a little there was Angelo Martinez. Through to where he just was as Cadena made a little leap, burned his defender, but bouncing off the front of his fingertips. So good work by Cheyenne Wells, though. Turnover on downs. Turnover on downs for Cheyenne Wells, 1st and 15 at their 10-yard line. As, despite shooting themselves in the foot a little bit with those penalties, able to remain dauntless there when it comes to the scoreboard. 16-0, 1 minute left to play here in the first quarter. Hey, be sure to check out 105.7 FM on your radio dials if you're interested in Springfield hosting Holly 8-man football. But back to action here in Cheyenne Wells as Sheila running up right side, tackled out for about 2 yards. Let's also thank Community Insurance Agency, Tri-County Ford, Coberly Realty, and Wallace Gas and Oil. Thank you to our sponsors. Also just got word, McClave in their football game up 22-0 to start their second quarter. Right here, Cheyenne Wells hosting Grenada, gaining a few yards there. We'll pitch it back, looking to run it up left side. Sheeler, but Grenada wrapping him up there before he might have even lost a yard there. Trey Sheeler. What? No, and about no gain there. Pizarro, good stop there. Grenada, 2 of their best players, young kids. The sophomores, Cadena and Pizarro, last year were great as freshmen, only getting better. Cheyenne Wells, good bit more experience, especially with just about everybody out here. Winning that state championship last year, aside from the Kit Carson kids that Cheyenne Wells absorbed for this season. But just like that, after 1 quarter of play, the scoreboard reads 16-0 in favor of the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers. Getting ready for the second quarter here soon. Oh, that's neat. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So the cheerleaders out here with the the pink pom-poms. That is a neat show to see. But we're going to take a break, and then we're back to bring you the second quarter.
Catch the action with Tri-County Ford in Lamar. Drive away in style and comfort with our unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned cars and trucks. Visit Tri-County Ford today and get ready for the game in a ride that's a winner. Tri-County Ford, where game day excitement meets driving perfection.
KC Electric is charged up and ready to power the Kit Carson Wildcats to victory. We're buzzing with excitement for the game. Good luck, Wildcats. Let's light up the game. KC Electric, powering your community and your team to success.
Welcome back. Like you just heard off that, Kit Carson, not enough players to field a 6-man football team this year. So went over to Cheyenne Wells. Had some good players last year like Mahan, Ferals Fierro, and Mason Marriott. And, all here, Mason Marriott even starting quarterback for Cheyenne Wells. Cheyenne Wells got a good squad here. They lead 16-0 here in the second quarter now. About 3rd and 12 at their own 12-yard line. Long snap there as quarterback almost sacked there. Able to get a pass. Oh, but dropped there by Leonard. Jumped up for it and, kind of grabbed it with the palms, dropping down there. 4 subs coming in for the Cheyenne Wells squad. Yep, looking like they're going to punt here as deep in their own territory. Good defense by Granada here to force Cheyenne Wells' first punt of the game. Unless Cheyenne Wells fakes it, but it's 4th and 12 and your own 13-yard, your own 11-yard line. Don't want to risk it.
4th and 12, Tigers.
Cheyenne Wells. Snap all the way, and punt is up. Doesn't go too far. Going out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Hey, big thank you to My Wholesale Products at 105 South Main Street in Lamar, along with the Granada School District and Gabe Roth Farm Bureau Insurance Agency. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Oh, I had a holding call.
Holding against the defense.
Holding against Cheyenne Wells on the punt, though. So they're going to give a 10-yard penalty after the kick. And so it'll be even better for the Granada Bobcats here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Cheyenne Wells, Granada, 6-man football action. Cheyenne Wells up to an early lead, 16-0 in the driver's seat here against the visiting Bobcats of Granada. Cheyenne Wells on a 5-game winning streak.
About the 33-yard line where
Will be Granada ball. 1st and 15 at their 33-yard line. A 10-yard penalty on Granada there. As we're getting back into action here, 6-man football. 9:53 left to play here in the second quarter, just starting. Fake handoff there. Alejandro Perez, quick pass to the right side. Cadena able to get all of it, and then boomed out of bounds by Trevin Smith. Good tackle, way to be there. Cadena, getting about 6-7 yards, but Smith there to knock him out before gaining any more.
Gain of about 7 on the play, leaving 2nd and
Hey, let's also thank Keefe Memorial Hospital, Granada Stop to Shop, and CNC Duval Ranch, Red Angus beef, breeding the best and eating the rest. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As Granada, 2nd and 8 at their 39-yard line. Little handoff up the gut, gain about 3 yards on the carry.
Cooper Brosman, Corey Hill in on the stop.
As right now, thank you for tuning in on live video streaming on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Well, right now, Jose and Isaac have the call on our radio. That is Holly at Springfield 8-man football right here. Grenada, real good team they are. Oh, as Jesus Perez subbing out for in comes the number 1, Angelo Martinez, and number 2, Alejandro Perez. They got both their quarterbacks out here. Yeah, Grenada, they got 2 quarterbacks who can play, pretty well both this season. Very similar stats. So, really based on what they need. Perez, though, quarterback this time around. Corey Hill pressing him. Pass, trying to find Cadena. Cadena dove for it. Good coverage by Sheeler. We do have a flag, though. Let's see if it's on Cheyenne Wells. Cheyenne Wells, lots of flags tonight. As they're saying roughing the passer on Cheyenne Wells. They've had a roughing the passer, 2-pass interference, a late hit. They lead already 16-0. But, keeping Grenada in early on, with the penalties. And so far, they've all seemed, fair. They aren't having too many crazy ones.
Against the Tigers.
Penalty on Cheyenne Wells, personal foul there. As will be 1st and 15 for Grenada at the Cheyenne Wells, about 24-yard line.
Put the ball down at about the 23-yard line where it'll be.
Hey, let's also thank Cheyenne Wells Lumber and KC Electric for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Just 1 minute in here to the second quarter. Getting a little chillier, but not too windy at all. Just a cool night here in Cheyenne Wells. Finally feeling like a fall day. Quarterback, Angelo Martinez under center. Will fall back. Quick pass right side. Trying to find number 2, Perez. Not Alejandro Perez, but no good. Grenada, really doing the pass game today. Might be a little bit of Walsh wearing off on him because, Hudson Gorley for him. Just crazy passing team of the Walsh Eagles this year. That's who Grenada played last week. Walsh almost getting it up over on them, but Grenada coming back in that fourth quarter to eventually win that game by 9 points. But yeah, Grenada, compared to what I saw earlier this season, really, leaning on the passing game this time around. 2nd and 15 at the Cheyenne Wells 23-yard line. Also it's stopping the clock, which Grenada would like to do that as organically as possible. Martinez looking for somebody. Pass. Oh, he's covered, though. As, Trevin Smith, good coverage on Sebastian Pizarro. Another incomplete pass. Yeah, Grenada, going down 16-0 in the second quarter. Still a good bit of time in the game. Still plenty of time in the game, but down 16-0. 2 scores against a team like Cheyenne Wells with as good of a defense they've had this whole season. The Grenada Bobcats, if they get that long pass, gain 8-9 yards, great. That's, they want that. But also, if they miss the pass, as long as it's not picked off, it stopped the clock for them, giving them time to regroup. So 3rd down, 15 yards to go after 2 incomplete passes. Quarterback under center, trying to catch him with a hard count. But movement before the snap for Grenada as trying to get Cheyenne Wells with it. And Corey Hill pointed it out to the refs, backing up. And 5-yard penalty there for Grenada as they are calling a timeout. Are the Bobcats. Second one this first half. Scoreboard reads 16-0 in favor of Cheyenne Wells. 8:44 left to play in the second quarter. Second quarter of at the pace of a crawl right now, going slow but steady. Going to take a break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
The rehab team at Prowers Medical Center shares a commitment to ensure student-athletes know what to do to prevent injuries. Prevention starts with warming up muscles, being well rested, and staying hydrated. To learn about body mechanics and how to best avoid injury, call 719-336-6728. Prowers Medical Center, your place for complete, compassionate care.
Score big with McClave State Bank. They offer competitive interest rates and convenient services to help you reach your financial goals. Open an account today and start winning. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Listen up, sports fans. Got a dent, scratch, or ding from the game day parking lot? Tri-State Body Shop has you covered. For fast, top-quality repairs at unbeatable prices, trust Tri-State Body Shop to get your ride back in the game. Stop on by Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar today and score big with unbeatable service.
Welcome back as you're tuning in here on KVAY. As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout, called by Grenada. 3rd and 20 for him at the Cheyenne Wells 29-yard line. Long snap to Angelo Martinez. Martinez looking for somebody, a long bomb. He's getting pressure there by Kelby Leonard. Kelby Leonard almost getting the sack there as he throwing it off. Oh, intentional grounding, I assume, as he just kind of threw it. Did Angelo Martinez? Yeah, Leonard had them all wrapped up. Yep, intentional grounding. Good work by Leonard. Martinez had a lot of space there, but Leonard closed the gap quick, forcing him to throw it, while falling down. Didn't want to, lose back to 15 yards on the sack, but instead lost even more on the intentional grounding as he just threw it up, hoped somebody was there. As the Cheyenne Wells player almost got there first for a pick, but 4th and way long will be a Grenada ball. Grenada ball at their 36-yard line. First down is at the Cheyenne Wells 9. So a good bit of ways for about 4th and 35. 4th and 35 for the Cheyenne Wells Tigers. Or excuse me, for the Grenada Bobcats. Grenada down 16-0. Yeah, they got a punt here, unless they go for a Hail Mary. But it's still 8.5 left to play in the second quarter. They trail by 2 scores, though. Grenada, fourth down, 35 to go. As they're going for it, as he bombs it to Sizer Sindel. Almost picked off by Sheeler. But, actually better he didn't pick it off because we would have got tackled right there. But Cheyenne Wells, turnover on downs. Grenada, you got to respect the gusto to go for it. 4th and 35 at their 36-yard line, going for Cheyenne Wells' 9-yard line. On a brisk night here in Cheyenne Wells. The Tigers fans packing it up as usual. But yeah, a little cool. And Grenada, coming out in full force as well. Always great to see a game like this. Cheyenne Wells, Grenada. Cheyenne Wells 1st and 15 at the Grenada 36-yard line. Pitch it off to Trevin Smith. Trevin Smith with that 32-yard rushing touchdown earlier. Flag on the play. Plenty of penalties this game around on both squads so far. Yep, hold on Cheyenne Wells. Thank you to Ace Tire Service bringing us all our penalties. Also thank you to Cheyenne Wells Lumber, KC Electric, Silwa's Liquor Store in Grenada, and T&B Sanitation. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As lots of penalties already here in the second quarter. Quite a few penalties throughout the game on both sides. Seen just about all of them. Already seen late hit, personal foul, roughing the passer. That Grenada intentional grounding. As, almost fumbling the ball there. But, Trey Sheeler, he's loose. Sebastian Pizarro almost stiff-arming him was Sheeler. If he got him, if he stiff-armed him, it would have made it all the way, but Pizarro, way to be there. Sheeler had the momentum, got the arm out, but Pizarro, he just stayed on him. Great commitment, great awareness by Pizarro to just, stay on him. Good work there. 7:40 and counting. Clock counting once again here, as there's been a lot of clock stoppages due to incomplete passes along with the flags called. Hey, let's also thank Fellowship Credit Union, Cook Oil Company in Walsh, and Tavern 1301 for sponsoring the sports broadcast. Cheyenne Wells ball about 2nd and 7. As pitching it to Trey Sheeler once again, as Angelo Martinez and Alejandro Perez, the double quarterbacks, able to get him. As first down there for Trey Sheeler. Man, that running back for Cheyenne Wells. Senior form will be the last season to, seeing Trey Sheeler here. Good old 6-man football, but, man, what a career he's had so far. Especially last year at that state championship game against Stratton, was just imposing his wheel. Being able to stop him is a testament to you as a player. Grenada been able to stop him pretty well tonight so far. Cheyenne Wells ball, 1st and 15 at the Grenada 20-yard line. As Marriott throw, looking for Corey Hill. As good work by Angelo Martinez. Because even though the ball was out of bounds, Corey Hill, I don't think, realized he was outside the end zone. Angelo Martinez, though, stayed on him, swatted it out. So good coverage. That is Angelo Martinez, at 5'10", one of the taller players on the Grenada squad, not too tall. Corey Hill, I believe, 7 receiving touchdowns on the season, leading the Cheyenne Wells Tigers because, a 6'9" frame, 250 pounds. He is tough. And Marriott, called a couple of those receiving touchdowns. He just throws it up and, just in the end zone, and Corey Hill just jumps up where nobody else can reach. Quarterback under center. Will pitch off, handoff. Sheeler, he's open. He's free. And that'll be a Trey Sheeler touchdown at from the 20-yard line. So 20-yard rushing touchdown for Trey Sheeler of Cheyenne Wells. That one scored. 6:37 left to play here in the second quarter. As we're getting ready for the 2-point conversion kick. Taking it will be Corey Hill here. Snap, set, kick, and that one is good. He 3 for 3 on the day is Corey Hill, as a 24-0 lead in favor of the home team Cheyenne Wells Tigers against the visiting Granada Bobcats, up by 3 scores already. We're going to take a break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
People's Credit Union, your teammate in financial success, proudly supports Southeastern Colorado's school athletic programs. Whether you're saving for the big game or need a winning loan, come see us at People's Credit Union in Lamar and Springfield, where we work for you. Member NCUA.
Lamar Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of Southeast Colorado sports and takes this time to wish both teams the best of luck today. Have fun and play hard. For all of your auto part needs, see Lamar Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer.
Stop by our Lamar location, 204 South 4th Street, or visit our website, gn-bank.com, where your financial success is always the goal. Good luck to all area teams. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
Evergreen Electric is powering the action from energy-efficient solutions to expert installations. They've got you covered. So next time you're cheering on your favorite team, think of Evergreen Electric. They're lighting up your world 1 watt at a time.
Welcome back as we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout. 24-0. Cheyenne Wells leads this game. 2 Trey Sheeler carries on the touchdown, and then a Trevin Smith 32-yarder. Corey Hill 3 for 3 on the 2-point conversion kicks. As he kicks, just sends it right down line as Freeman Swindell gets past him and will roll all the way into the end zone and be a touchback. 1st and 15 for Granada at the 15-yard line. A big thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care, Lamar, and La Junta for bringing me my beautiful view up here on top the booth in Cheyenne Wells. Are dry, itchy, or even watery eyes making daily tasks difficult? Well, Arc Valley Vision Care can help. You know, relief is in sight. In Lamar, you can call them at 336-3111, and in La Junta, 383-0134. Arc Valley Vision Care, your clear choice for clear vision. Touchback there on the kick. 1st and 15 for Granada. At their 15-yard line, they trail by 3 scores already. Cheyenne Wells posting their will. Granada getting close a couple times. You know, got to admire their grit as they went for it on 4th and 35 earlier. As Alejandro Perez playing quarterback here. And will pitch, man right side. Pizarro rushing up the middle. Tackled there by Sheeler. Tackling him. Clock is ticking. 6:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Cheyenne Wells leading this game. 24-0 on the scoreboard. As the number 4 state-ranked Cheyenne Wells Tigers hosting the number 9 state-ranked Granada Bobcats. Cheyenne Wells defending state champs. Granada ball. Handoff there to number 7, to Pizarro, gaining a couple yards there on the carry. You know, resort into the carries a little bit more here, even if the clock is running. Yeah, they were, you know, kind of uncharacteristically really just going for the pass plays was Granada, but now just rushing it up the side a few times has made it about 3rd and 4 at the 26-yard line for Granada. Excuse me, about 3rd and 3 actually at the 27. Hey, let's also thank Prowers Medical Center, Golden Plains Insurance, and McClave State Bank for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Granada ball just 3rd and 3. Will pitch off. Number 7, Cadena, finds a block. Oh, fumbled it! But there to recover it, number 2. Great timing and placement by number 2. Alejandro Perez, as Hill just toppling him. Fumble, but actually working out in Granada's favor. As despite the fumble, Granada earning the first down on the fumble recovery as it rolled fortuitously for them. So will be 1st and 15 for Granada at about their 30-yard line. Let's also thank Eads Consumer Supply, Ace Tire Service, Peacock Funeral Home, and Evergreen Electric for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Right now on the radio, we have got the call. Jose and Isaac got the call for that Swink. Or excuse me, for that Springfield hosting Holly. Right now, number 1, Angelo Martinez, though, way back. Kelby Leonard once again. Oh, as he sacked him. But let's see if they consider it a pass or not. Because, yeah, just throwing it up. Yeah, Leonard just got him. You know, the full body grab from behind. You know, just had everything and just took him down. As they're going to call an incomplete pass. As, yeah, Angelo Martinez waiting to throw it until the last second. You know, there were people near him, but, you know, he just kind of threw it straight up. But good work by Leonard rushing the passer once again. My goodness, second time he's done that. First time forcing intentional grounding. That time, though, Martinez, he had his arms wrapped up. Surprised Martinez was able to get anything off. But, pretty neat for Grenada. Switching up here, becoming a little bit more of a mixed offense. Cheyenne Wells sticking to the good stuff. Been great at that rush for years and, sticking to it. Well, Grenada, switching up here, as now they are, as Grenada, a couple quarterbacks. As number 2, Alejandro Perez, the quarterback right now. As 2 on him, quick pass, wide open is number 24, Adam Hayner. Not the type of player that catches passes too often. Caught there, took a knee off the rip. So catch there, but now third and about 11 for the Granada Bobcats at about their 35-yard line. Clock is ticking. 4 minutes and counting left in the second. 24-0. Cheyenne Wells Tigers, dominant performance so far. But Granada, they're a tough team. Not letting this discourage them, I bet. And they're going to try to bring it back best they can. A little bit of a cool night, but not too windy at all. Grenada. Quarterback under center. Perez faking the handoff. Perez. Oh, Leonard's on him now. As quick little pass there to number 32, Pizarro. But Sheeler tackles him. Heck, could have been a loss there, but called no gain. 4th and 11 for Grenada at their 30-yard line. This Cheyenne Wells defense is very tough to handle. Kelby Leonard rushing that passer, just really pressuring him to make, quick decisions, and sometimes don't always work in their favor. Like, he found it open enough, Sebastian Pizarro, to catch it, but right on him was Sheeler with a quick tackle. Clock is ticking. 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Hey, let's also thank Hoffman Insurance, Garden City Regional Airport, and Rancher Supply Lamar and Lahana for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Timeout call for Grenada. That'll be their last timeout call to this first half. Cheyenne Wells yet to call a timeout. Scoreboard 24-0 in favor of the home team Tigers, scoring 16 the first, 8 here in the second. First 2 minutes of the second quarter, at least in-game time, we're slow to a crawl with a bunch of penalties on both sides, but again, a little bit cleaner. Not as many passes in place and not as many incomplete passes to stop the clock. Clock winding down. About 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Big lead for Cheyenne Wells. We're going to take a break and then we're back.
Eads Consumer Supply and Hometown Gas and Grill would like to wish the best of luck. Play hard and represent your school respectfully. When it comes down to the wire, the team with the most heart will win. Good luck from Eads Consumer Supply, Hometown Gas and Grill.
Are you a student athlete looking to take your game to the next level? Mr. D Sports has the gear and the expertise to help you succeed. From cleats to compression shirts to protective gear, they've got everything you need to perform your best. Visit Mr. D Sports downtown Lamar today and get ready to dominate.
And welcome back as we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout called by the Grenada Bobcats, their third of this first half. They trail by 24 against the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers. 4th and 11 for Grenada. They went for on 4th and 35, so let's see what they go for here. Long snap here to Angelo Martinez, but yeah, it looked like a big jump by Corey Hill. Thought he got there way before he should have. Oh, they're saying illegal motion on Grenada, though. So we'll move back 5. We'll go from 4th and 11 to about 4th and 16, and about there, just about their 30-yard line. So Grenada, let's see if that changes their decision-making. As, I mean, they did go for 4th and 35 earlier. And about this spot, too, that was at their about 36-yard line. Snap back, Angelo Martinez, Kelby Leonard's on him. Pass to a wide open, Sebastian Pizarro, and he's tackled, but, they're saying incomplete pass. Thought he got it, but big hit by Trey Sheeler. Rules it incomplete, they say. Let's see. Oh, no, yeah, I thought he caught it. Yep, thought he caught it. Yeah, and then took him a bit. But yeah, they are saying first down for the Grenada Bobcats. Good work there by the visiting team as they get the pass to Pizarro. As he's tackled from behind it by Sheeler as he was behind the first down by a couple of yards, but he's tackled hard and then just kept possession of the ball. Didn't drop it until after play called. So good work there on 4th and 16. Now 1st and 15, Granada at the Cheyenne Wells 34-yard line. They need stuff like that. Long snap, almost too high. Martinez able to corral it. Kelby Leonard let free, though, as incomplete pass there. Yeah, Leonard getting him, forcing him to throw a bad pass. Well, I mean, not a bad pass. It's just, trying to just save yourself from getting sacked. Because, yeah, would have lost about 10 yards there. Kelby Leonard, man, just really making the Granada think different when it comes to those passes today. Hey, let's also thank People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, Colorado Mills, Cheyenne County Abstract in Cheyenne Wells, and Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh. Thank you to our sponsors. Appreciate the support. It's a cool, brisk night in Cheyenne Wells. As Cheyenne Wells able to stop the passing plays of Granada so far. Granada was getting some good rushes in earlier, but have opted back into the passing. As Freeman Swindell, very good receiver from what I've seen of him so far this year. Oh, as he's tackled hard there is Angelo Martinez. Corey Hill gets a piece of him, tackles him hard. You saw the ball fly out of bounds, so, but Corey Hill getting a piece of him, making him lose. Looks about 8 yards there.
Back across midfield.
So now
the 33-yard line.
About 3rd and about 23, I'd say. At about the Granada 37-yard line. This Cheyenne Wells defense has just been very tough for Granada so far. But they've shown some glimpses of hope so far, especially with that pass to Pizarro at 4th and 16 to get the first down here. But 3rd and 23, what did they got? Angelo Martinez pitch off to Sebastian Pizarro. Pizarro will break the first tackle and go head down, meeting Trevin Smith. Will gain him good bit of yards, but not near enough to get him a first, as they aren't even back to where they were. About 4th and 16 at the 35-yard line for Cheyenne Wells. 2:10 left to play here in the second. 24-point lead for Cheyenne Wells. Hey, let's thank some sponsors like the historic Cow Palace Inn, Lamar Auto Parts, and J&N Shoes, and Mr. D Sports. Thank you to our sponsors. Appreciate the support.
Granada with Martinez under
4th and 16 here. Martinez is under center. They're going to go for it. Fake handoff, Martinez. As Trey Sheeler breaking through quick and easy, getting hands on his hip real quick. And Angelo Martinez fell threatened, just had to throw it out. And will be first down. Will be turnover on downs on Granada. 1st and 15 for Cheyenne Wells at their 35-yard line. Not a bad place to pick it up for them. They've scored 24 points off 3 touchdowns. Corey Hill 3 for 3 on the day when it comes to those 2-point conversion kicks. Trey Sheeler with a 3-yard rushing touchdown and a 20-yard. And Trevor Smith with a big 32-yarder earlier, but with a big assist by Trey Sheeler to block a big gap in the wall and to give Smith enough time to just run it out. But Granada, as you'd expect from Granada, showing plenty of heart, plenty of that never give up attitude. Right now, Cheyenne Wells, 1st and 15 at their 35-yard line. Got the quarterback, Marriott, under center.
Smith in motion.
As we'll keep it. Oh, and sack there. Oh, but we do have flags, though. If that sack holds, big work by Freeman Swindell, able to get through, grab his, able to get a piece of him, pull him down. But, that don't really.
Personal foul against Granada.
Well, personal foul. Oh, is it because, I don't know. I don't quite know that rule when it comes to 6-man, because he did kind of horse collar him there off the back of that jersey and, drug him down.
Across midfield to the 30-yard line.
But we'll move it all the way to the Granada 30-yard line. 15-yard gain, automatic first down on the personal foul. As, Freeman Swindell, I'm guessing that's what it was, because, he got to Marriott, and Marriott was able to shake him, but Freeman Swindell grabbed that back of his jersey I believe they got a bit of a horse collar on him and just spun him around. I believe that's what they called the personal foul on. Gave it to Sheeler. Will be stopped by Granada with no gain. Minute 50 and counting left to play in the first half still. Let's also thank Da Vinci Physical Therapy, Brew and others, A1 Rental and Sales, and Gian Bank of Lamar Needs. Thank you to our sponsors. As Granada trailing by 24 by 3 full scores. Yeah, Cheyenne Wells, Corey Hill's been automatic today with those 2-point conversion kicks. Got the quarterback, Marriott under center. Will pitch it back to Sheeler. Sheeler finds a gap on the right side. Angelo Martinez is the only one there, but he's not fast enough to catch up. Trey Sheeler with a 30-yard Russian touchdown. And the horns are honking here. That one scored with a minute 13 left to play here in the second quarter.
And once again, Trey Sheeler carries it across what we're going to call the
at a 30-yard line. So 30-point lead for Cheyenne Wells as they get ready for the 2-point conversion kick. Corey Hill getting ready to take it. Now here we go. Cheyenne Wells, snap, set, kick. Hill, oh, but Granada gets a piece of it. But, got some movement, but still goes through. 4 for 4 on the night is Corey Hill. 32-point lead for Cheyenne Wells. Minute 13 exact left to play in the first half. Going to take a break, then we're back here on KVAY.
Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC in Walsh is a proud sponsor of today's game. Located across the street from Cook Oil Company, they have octane fuel and diesel fuel available at the pumps. And they still take care of your bulk fuel needs for the farm, ranch, or home. Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC.
At Golden Plains Insurance, they understand that hard work, teamwork, and dedication to excellence are necessary elements to building a winning team. They are a proud sponsor of today's broadcast. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future.
From injury recovery to peak performance, Da Vinci Physical Therapy's got you covered. Call Joe McCaleb today at 719-940-1220 or stop by and visit Da Vinci Physical Therapy, located at 201 South 5th Street in Lamar.
Scoring right just now was Trey Sheeler, big 30-yard Russian touchdown there. And then the 2-point conversion kick good by Corey Hill. Just got word McClave last up 30-8 at the halftime. But right now 32-0 Cheyenne Wells leads this game. Corey Hill with the kick, a little squib as my goodness, did you see that? Corey Hill with about as perfect as a squib kick as you can get, bouncing off the chest of a Granada player, falling, it went past the half, making it good for the onside recovery, then bounced off Granada, fell all the way back. Kelby Leonard there, he just, looks kind of confused for a second because you don't see that happen really ever. Wonderful kick there by Hill, and props to Kelby Leonard, to assess the situation quickly and drop down on it. Cheyenne Wells, just like that, onside kick after scoring. They have a 32-point lead here. Hill with the snap, pitching all the way back to Marriott. As pass, is off the hand of Cadena. Had 3 people on the passer there. Granada, really, the full commit there. As Cadena able to get a piece of it with his right hand popping up. Oh, Cadena, that is not good to see. Favoring that left ankle, it seems. Hope everything is all right there. Hate seeing any player get injured. But second and 15 for Cheyenne Wells at about their 32-yard line after that wonderful onside kick recovery. Marriott pitching to Trevin Smith. Quick tackle there by number 1, Angelo Martinez. Gain of about 3 yards. Cheyenne Wells, they still got 3 timeouts if they want to use them. Minute and counting left to play. As long snap here. As pitching all the way back to Mason Marriott. Marriott, though, on the back heel. Pass to Trey Sheeler. Trey Sheeler tackled by Angelo Martinez, but not before gaining all the way up to, looks like, about the Granada 16-yard line. Good work on the pass. Marriott, good blocks by Cheyenne Wells. Marriott able to find his man. As Cheyenne Wells like not to take any timeouts, 35 and counting. Pitching all the way back. Trey Sheeler, he's going right side. Plenty of flags on the field, though. We'll stop the clock for Cheyenne Wells, which is, what they want at 31 seconds. But, if it's on them, not what they want. But Granada, Cheyenne Wells also, I believe, will be starting with the ball in the second half, if I remember correctly. As, Granada started with the ball in the first drive of the game and punted it, didn't get too far, and then Cheyenne Wells, they just took it to them. But plenty of flags on the field. Let's thank some sponsors like Cooks Floor & Wall, Community Insurance Agency, Tri-County Ford, Coberly Realty, and Wallace Gas and Oil. Thank you to our sponsors, as all the refs are conferring. As we had 3 different flags, come up at like 3 different times, 3 different places. So we have. Yeah, but so some holding and a personal foul on Granada. So we'll actually be 5 yards against Granada there. As penalties not offsetting. First and 10 for Cheyenne Wells at about the Granada 12-yard line. We'll have it is Marriott. Marriott getting chased down by Freeman Swindell. Pass, and Corey Hill. Man, he's just big. He's a monster. Gets it in. A pass there. Marriott way back, about 20 yards. About a 20-yard pass and touchdown. Mason Marriott to Corey Hill. Cheyenne Wells takes a bigger lead here. 38-0. Now 2-point conversion kick. Corey Hill, 4 for tonight. Snap, set, kick is up. And it is, we do have flag though. It's good, but we do have flag.
So 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Tigers go ahead.
Let's see, flag, is it anything special? Don't believe so. Let's see, yep, okay, it was good, so it was on Granada. So, yep, they're just going to let it stay good. So 5 for 5 on the night is Corey Hill. Great pass and play there for the Cheyenne Wells Tigers. Going to take a quick break, then we're back to bring you the end of the first half.
Dee and the staff at Bison Title Company know a bit or two about hard work and dedication. They want to wish the best of luck to both teams in today's game. Bison Title Company is a proud sponsor of this high school sports broadcast.
Cooks Floor & Wall would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their hard work, persistence, and dedication with their ultimate goal of success in the classroom and in sports. Cooks Floor & Wall, 209 East Olive Street in Lamar, is a proud sponsor of today's sporting event.
Discover the heart of sustainability with Colorado Mills. We're dedicated to connecting farmers and customers through our innovative sunflower products. From heart-healthy oil to premium livestock feed, we ensure nothing goes to waste. Join us in supporting local growers and a healthier planet. Get to know Colorado Mills, where quality meets sustainability. Visit us today and taste the difference.
Welcome back. Getting ready for the kickoff here.
So we're going to retry.
Oh, but now they're saying, oh yeah, because there was a flag on the field goal, on the the 2-point conversion kick. But thought it was all fine there. But no, they will be redoing it. Right. So put the scoreboard back to 38-0. Consider that first one no good. So he's still 4 for 4 on the night is Corey Hill. They're having him retake the kick. Snap, set, kick is up, and it's blocked by Freeman Swindell. Way to get there. Freeman Swindell been putting in good work for the Granada Bobcats this game. As, that earlier, that ref during the 2-point conversion kick threw the flag out. Went and talked and thought it was all good because they didn't do anything. But nope, they had them redo it. So 38-0 is the fixed score as they had them redo the kick. And Cheyenne Wells getting it blocked there. Freeman Swindell finding a gap, able to get there. Will be kickoff though. Cheyenne Wells will be kicking to Granada. Let's thank some sponsors like Fellowship Credit Union, Cook Oil Company in Walsh, Tavern 1301, and Prowers Medical Center. Thank you to our sponsors. And hey, we got some sports broadcasts coming your way tomorrow. Both regionals for Lamar and Seco. I'll have to call for the Seco Angels tournament. Their first game against Florence tomorrow at 11 a.m. Championship game scheduled for 3:30. Both happening at Wiley High School. I'll be bringing you those here on YouTube and Facebook once again. Well, tomorrow on the radio, we'll be bringing you Lamar at the Lions Regional. Lamar, number 10, playing number 24, Valley, in the first game tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. with the championship game later. With the kick will be caught by Pizarro and be kneeled. So, Granada ball, first and 15. 15 seconds left to play, though, in the first half. Granada trailing by 38 points. Yeah, Cheyenne Wells, 4 for 5 on the kicks now, as they had to redo that fifth one after a little bit of a break, which was, a little jarring. Don't see that. Hadn't seen that before. Because, I thought they talked it out on the field. But, that last whole touchdown thing for Cheyenne Wells was just odd. As that one happened with about 50 seconds left to play. It's going to be about 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And because, Corey Hill, just a big, just a big onside kick hit, was deflected by a Granada Bobcat, fell back into the Cheyenne Wells side. Cubby Leonard just dropped down on it, and in 30 seconds of game time, Cheyenne Wells got him a big touchdown. So, Cheyenne Wells, 5 touchdowns, 4 for 5 on the 2-point conversion kicks. The home team Tigers lead this game 38-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. This is the pregame show presented by Peacock Funeral Home. Just like a great coach, Peacock Funeral Home understands every situation is unique. Whether you're planning or facing a loss, their experienced team, led by Clay and Cassie, will work with you to create a personalized plan honoring your loved one's memory. Visit 209 South 4th Street in Lamar or call 336-2234. Peacock Funeral Home, your trusted partner in times of need. Thank you to them for sponsoring our halftime report. So, Cheyenne Wells scoring 16 in that first quarter, and then another 22 here in the second. A big 38-0 gap in favor of the home team Tigers against the visiting Bobcats. It's been a rough one for Granada. They've had some very good glimpses, especially run 2 quarterbacks in the game, Martinez and Perez. Freeman Swindell, he's had some highlights. Cadena and Pizarro, great as always. But Cheyenne Wells, their defense has just remained rock steady. Kelby Leonard, he's been a dog at pressuring the quarterbacks. It's just really messed up Grenada's, more passing-oriented game tonight than it normally is. Cheyenne Wells, they've just stayed rock steady there. As when it comes to touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 32-yarder, courtesy of Trevin Smith. 3 rushing touchdowns, courtesy of Trey Sheeler, a 3-yarder, a 20-yarder, and a 30-yarder. And then just now about a 12-yard passing touchdown from Marriott to Corey Hill. Yeah, Corey Hill, about the perfect target, as perfect as a target you can be in good old high school football. 6'9", just taller than everybody else. And yeah, Marriott, he just got to throw it up. Corey Hill, jump a little bit, catch it before anybody can get there. So 38-0 in favor of Cheyenne Wells. Corey Hill also 4 for 5 on the 2-point conversion kicks. So big lead for the Cheyenne Wells Tigers here at home. Ranked 4th in the state, defending state champs. And 5-1 on the season. Lost the first game against Stratton, and since then have just been unbeatable. Granada 5-2 heading into this game. Cheyenne Wells, looking like, unless Granada able to get a comeback, which, that's why we play sports. You never know what's going to happen. Granada still got 20 minutes of game time, and them re-kicking that last kick, I believe, if you're down by 40 after half, starting, running clock starts. And, for Granada here, a little bit of a saving grace, only trailing by 38, just barely before running clock. So, comeback is still feasible for the Bobcats, so we just got to see what happens. But right now, Cheyenne Wells in the driver's seat. They lead this game 38-0 on the scoreboard. It is halftime. Thank you for tuning in. We also, tonight, have that 8-man football game between Holly and Springfield on the radio. Jose and Isaac got the call for that. But, just going to leave the camera here on the scoreboard. I'll be back a little bit before the second half starts, but you had a 15-minute clock before then. Might add that extra 3 minutes as well. So might have about anywhere from about 12 to 15 minutes or so before we resume coverage of this game. But so far, it's just been dominant performance by the home team Tigers, 38-0 after the half. Going to take a break. Thank you very much for tuning in, though, here on YouTube and Facebook for this Granada Cheyenne Wells football game.
Kick off your day at Brew Unto Others, where good vibes and great drinks meet. Visit us today, and remember, we've got your coffee break covered. Brew Unto Others, where drinks and kindness are always on the menu.
Rancher Supply in Lamar and La Junta appreciates all the hard-working athletes and coaches across Southeast Colorado. If you need a vehicle as hard-working as our student athletes, stop in and get a tough truck at Rancher Supply of Lamar and La Junta. Rancher Supply wishes the best of luck to all student athletes.
Hoffman Insurance Agency is proud to support high school athletics across Southeast Colorado. Producers, don't miss your crop reporting deadlines. For your farm, ranch, and all your crop insurance needs, stop by Hoffman Insurance Agency at 800 South Main Street in Lamar or call 719-336-4011 today.
Feel the excitement of the game with the grip and power of B.F. Goodrich and Michelin tires. Experience the thrill of action, knowing your tires are up to the challenge. Stop by Ace Tire and save on your next set of B.F. Goodrich and Michelin tires. Ace Tire, proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
And welcome back as we have the second half beginning soon. 38-0 in favor of the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers, in the black with the orange lettering, while Granada white with the green lettering here in Cheyenne Wells on a cool night. Not too windy. Big thank you to you, the viewer, for tuning in. Thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care Lamar and La Junta, though, for my view up here at the booth on the very top here of the roof here. You know, got a great view. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your support. As, yeah, Cheyenne Wells getting a squib kick there. And we'll start, you know, getting a squib kick, an onside kick in the last minute of the second quarter. And, you know, great recovery by Leonard. And they just took it downfield pretty dang quick, ending it with a 12-yard passing touchdown.
Headlights turned off on the pickup in the north end zone behind the scoreboard, please.
As, you know, they're packing it up here in Cheyenne Wells.
End zone. Get your headlights turned off, please.
As, yeah, they're asking people to turn their headlights off here. As, you know, that's, you know, a tried and true way to watch some good old, you know, football in areas like this. Just hang out in the pickup, you know, especially with your heater on.
That doesn't work. You can always have someone unhook your battery.
Hey, let's thank sponsors like My Wholesale Products at 105 South Main Street in Lamar, the Granada School District, and Gabe Roth Farm Bureau Insurance Agency. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast, as referee's still waiting for the headlights in the outfield
in front of that headlight. Thank you.
To be turned off. As finally, Granada will be kicking. Cheyenne Wells leads this game 38-0. Believe running clock is a possibility. I think if a team is up by 40 or nothing, then a running clock starts. Trevin Smith is the kickoff returner, and will take it all the way to about their 30-yard line. Third quarter officially underway. Cheyenne Wells hosting Granada. Cheyenne Wells fourth in the state. Granada ninth. Granada 5-2. Cheyenne Wells 5-1. Started the season off with a loss to Stratton, but since then haven't really been letting anybody get close. You know, that game against Stratton, we're missing some key components as well. And now Cheyenne Wells at just about full power. Quarterback Mason Marriott under center. Part of the Kit Carson team that was absorbed for this season. We'll pitch it back there. Trevin Smith running right side, as able to break a tackle, break another one. Trevin Smith get tackled there, though. Man, going all the way to about the 20, from the 30 to the 20. Good work on the 30-yard rush. They're calling it 18-yard line. First and 15 at the 18, just like that. Cheyenne Wells pushing the pace. 9:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Let's also thank Keith Memorial Hospital, Granada Stop to Shop, and CNC Duval Ranch Red Angus Beef, breeding the best and eating the rest. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As Cheyenne Wells running it up, getting a few yards there on the carry. Fernando Fralsfiero getting about 3 yards. Will be a second and 15, or excuse me, second and 12 at the 15-yard line. Clock is ticking, 9 minutes and counting left to go here in the third. Let's also thank Cheyenne Wells Lumber and KC Electric for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Cheyenne Wells got the quarterback under center. Everybody to the left. Oh, got Smith, a little bit of movement. And we'll pitch it back. Trey Sheeler, he's got some space. Getting through. Trevor Smith to the block, but Trey Sheeler with a rush from the 16-yard line. Trey Sheeler's 4th rushing touchdown of the day to start off the third quarter. Scored a minute 18 here in the third quarter. Just like that, number 28, Trey Sheeler with a 16-yard rushing touchdown. As now they're getting ready for the 2-point conversion kick. Corey Hill 4 for 5. They had to redo his 5th attempt. He was good when they redid it, and Freeman Swindell with the block. Now snap, set, kick. That one is up, and it is good. 5 for 6 on the day now is Corey Hill, as Cheyenne Wells takes a 46-0 lead on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard against the visiting Granada Bobcats. We're going to take a break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
Protect your team, your home, and car with our winning coverage plans at Community Insurance Agency. With 2 locations, 13 South Main Street in Lamar and 1165 Main Street in Springfield. Don't miss out on the best insurance coverage at Community Insurance Agency, an equal opportunity provider.
Don't just wear your eyewear. Make a statement with Arc Valley Vision Care. Sophisticated, funky, classic, and everything in between. Ask about their specialty sports glasses for the athletes in your family. Your clear choice for clear vision in La Junta and Lamar. Arc Valley Vision Care.
Let's talk real estate. If you've been thinking about buying your dream home or selling your existing property, Coberly Realty is here to help. We will serve you with the excellence and integrity you deserve. Visit our website at CoberlyRealty.com or call our office at 719-931-3400 to schedule your consultation today.
Clock is officially running. Cheyenne Wells 46, Granada 0, 7:45 and counting. Clock will be running for the remainder of this game. Once running clock starts, it does not end. Corey Hill going for the onside kick, and they might get the recovery. Trey Sheeler rolling all the way. A recovery at the Granada about 17-yard line as Trey Sheeler put on the back burners. Another great onside kick attempted by Corey Hill. He's 2 for 3 now on the day when it comes to them recovering their own onside kicks, as they're looking to keep the gusto on going here. Hey, let's also thank Silva's Liquor Store in Granada, 21 to enter, 21 to purchase, and T&B Sanitation. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As Cheyenne Wells leading this game against Granada. Last I heard, Holly Springfield football, 40-14. Home team Springfield Longhorns leading that game. You can check that out on the radio, 105.7 FM, KVAY. But right now, 6-man football, Cheyenne Wells taking it to Granada 46-0. But Granada, they've had some good glimpses, but running clock officially underway. Little pitch there to number 12, Muth subbing in. Muth getting all the way to the first down, but about 3 flags there. Hey, we also have softball regionals coming your way. First game for Seco. I'll have the call at 11 a.m. exclusively here on YouTube and Facebook once again. Will be the Angels, number 3 seed, hosting Region 3, playing number 30 Florence. With the winner of that game playing the championship game later that day at 3:30. If you win your first game at regionals, you are guaranteed to make it to state, even if you lose that regional championship. As long as you make it there, you're good. So you just got to win your first game at regionals. Also happening tomorrow will be Lamar, number 10 Lamar versus number 24 Valley. That's happening up in Lyons. That'll be exclusively on the radio. So we have Seco Angels softball on YouTube and Facebook, while we have Lamar softball on the radio. Block in the back, penalty called on Cheyenne Wells. Cheyenne Wells, quick little pitch, and he is open. And that is number 10, Levi Mahan. About a 25-yard rushing touchdown for Mahan. So 52-0 in favor of the home team, Cheyenne Wells Tigers. Clock is ticking. That was score with about 5.5 minutes left to play. As number 10, Levi Mahan. As now they're changing kickers. In comes number 52, Gage Mitchek. Corey Hill. Oh, way off for Granada.
Be motion against the Tigers.
Oh, motion against Tigers. So they'll be moved back 5 yards for the 2-point conversion kick. Gage and Mitchek taking it. Corey Hill going 5 for 6 on the day. As running clock is up.
With the hold, Mitchell to kick.
Oh, they fumble it, and Mitchek with ball. Yeah, nothing you can really do about that there. Granada stops them. 4.5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. It's running clock is just going to keep going. Now they're
Tigers up 52-0.
yeah, Tigers big rushing touchdown, courtesy of Levi Mahan with a 20-yard rushing touchdown. So it is 52-0 in favor of Cheyenne Wells. As, you know, looking to come away with the dominant victory. As, yeah, we only have 14 minutes left of in-game clock. Yeah, running clock, it just won't stop. Hey, let's also thank Golden Plains Insurance, McClave State Bank, Eads Consumer Supply, and Ace Tire Service. Thank you to our sponsors.
Also, a big thank you to the Cheyenne County.
As Cheyenne Wells looking to go 6-1 on a 6-game winning streak. Granada looking to drop 5-3. Cheyenne Wells will take the league, going 5-0 in league play in this matchup. As looking like we will. You know, Granada, despite being down 52-0 running clock, you know, there's not really a chance for them here because you know a lot of football is played when the clock ain't running. And when it's always running, it's just, you know, tough for him. Freeman Swindell will receive. He'll return. He's got some work there and goes all the way to about the 22-yard line before tackled by the Tigers. Cheyenne Wells, some do this against Eads last week where they, you know, been playing in, you know, some more of the bench players here. Which is good to see. Yeah, Cheyenne Wells, they got a pretty big lineup. Because, unless I'm unaware, I don't believe there's really JV for 6-man football. So, you know, you're either playing in these games or, you know, you're not. And Cheyenne Wells, they got a real big team. And, you know, they got a great program, defending state champs. You know, Granada, not as many players, but always a great program. Coached by head coach Marquez. Granada ball. A little handoff there to number 32, Pizarro, leaping over a little, but his ankle's getting caught in the pile. Gaining a few yards there. Gain about 3 yards. Will be second down. 2nd and 12 for Granada at about their 26-yard line. Minute 50 and counting here. Hey, let's also thank Peacock Funeral Home, Evergreen Electric, Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee. Thank you to all our sponsors. Cheyenne Wells, you know, dominant performance this game, 52-0. You know, Granada, you know, can't reel in this here, but they would love to at least not get shut out here against Cheyenne Wells. Cheyenne Wells, you know, not able to shut out anybody this season, I don't believe. Or I believe shut out Wiley 52-0 a few weeks back as Freeman Swindell getting a couple yards. Caden Muth with the tackle, though. As, you know, Granada, still a very good team, you know, even after this soon-to-be loss. You know, they're still, you know, very good, very strong team year in, year out. You know, under great coaching and just a great crop of players over there. But the Cheyenne Wells squad, you know, won state last year, runners-up the year prior. You know, absorbed that Kit Carson team, got some good players. You know, after losing Zach Dickey to graduation, got Mason Marriott, a great quarterback for him, has a passing touchdown today, and has been keeping the ball safe. But back to action, Granada ball, 30 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Fake handoff there. Angelo Martinez, pass, hits the dirt, but running clock, so, you know, nothing, not even, you know, an incomplete pass will stop it. 52-0 there in favor of Cheyenne Wells as both teams going to their sidelines. As after 3 quarters of play, scoreboard reads 52-0 in favor of Cheyenne Wells. Going to take a break, and then we are back to bring you the fourth and final quarter here on our YouTube and Facebook for live video stream. And thank you for tuning in so far.
Cheyenne Wells Lumber wants to wish the Cheyenne Wells Tigers the best of luck in today's game. Play with heart, hustle, and grit, but most of all, have fun. From your friends at Cheyenne Wells Lumber. Go Tigers!
Attention sports fans and travelers, experience our brand new terminal with quick, easy flights to your favorite destinations at the Garden City Regional Airport. It's time to fly local, fly home, fly Garden City.
Granada Stop to Shop is your one stop for all things fuel, lottery, diesel, and groceries. They wish the best of luck to the Granada Bobcats this football season. Go Bobcats from everyone from Granada Stop to Shop.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771. For all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
Getting ready to come back here from our little ad break. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY. We are back in action. Fourth quarter, Martinez pass as he's almost sacked there. They forced an intentional grounding on him earlier, but yeah, no, it's mainly the subs out here for Cheyenne Wells. But, good pressure by the Cheyenne Wells team tonight on the quarterbacks. And, man, Kelby Leonard was really just getting under Grenada's skin tonight, forcing an intentional grounding. Surprised didn't get a sack, as Martinez was somehow able to just throw it out just barely every single time. But Leonard had him wrapped up. Good pressure work by him. Good work by the whole Cheyenne Wells team. Good grit, good hustle by Granada this game. Could see a very different result just a few weeks from now. But this game, undoubtedly is the Tigers game. As Tiger ball after turnover on downs. Number 4, Rylan Niles. Again, good yardage there. Gain about 8. Will be about 3rd and 7 for him at the Granada 21-yard line. Hey, let's thank My Wholesale Products in Lamar, Granada School District, Gabe Roth Farm Bureau Insurance Agency, Keefe Memorial Hospital, and Granada Stop to Shop. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast running clock. Big lead for Cheyenne Wells here. 2nd and 7 for him. We'll pitch it back. Running it all the way. Caden Muth, he's running. Oh, it looked like he stepped out of bounds. Do have flag there. Yeah, thought he stepped out of bounds too. Looked like his foot hit the line there. Do have flag on the play. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all our flags. Holding against Cheyenne Wells though. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all our penalties. Also, thank you to CNC Duval Ranch, Red Angus Beef, breeding the best and eating the rest, along with Cheyenne Wells Lumber. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Cheyenne Wells getting pushed all the way back. As wind's starting to pick up, already a cold day here in Cheyenne Wells, or cold night here in Cheyenne Wells, just getting colder. But expecting to be a little warmer tomorrow. I'll have the call for the Seco Angels Regional Softball Tournament exclusively here on YouTube and Facebook for the live video streaming for regionals. Oh, 2 players going head-to-head on both sides at about the same time. As they're calling it on a false start on Cheyenne Wells. So we'll be 5 yards back again, going from about 2nd and 16 to about 2nd and 21 for Cheyenne Wells at about the Granada 36-yard line. Hey, let's also thank KC Electric, Silva's Liquor Store in Granada, and TNB Sanitation. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Appreciate the support. As another false start for Cheyenne Wells. Stacking up those penalties. Have had a bunch of penalties today, especially in that first quarter or two. Had some late hits, some personal fouls. Had plenty of fouls. Both teams cleaning up a little bit more here, but right now Cheyenne Wells back-to-back offsides there, sending them way back. 2nd and 27 at their 39-yard line. 6 minutes and counting, though, as running clock is up with Cheyenne Wells' big 52-0 lead. Pitching all the way back to Rylan Niles as he finds a little hole in the defense, getting about a 6-yard carry. Will be about 3rd and 21 for the Cheyenne Wells Tigers, playing in their subs. Coming in number 26 and 42, Michael Barrera and Hannah Gilmore. 5.5. But yeah, cool, brisk night here. As the Cheyenne Wells Tigers got quarterback under center. And we'll pitch it back. Niles there. Getting stopped there. Good work by Grenada's defense. We'll force a most likely a punt unless they want to go for it on 4th and way too long. That's about 4th and 27 here at the 40-yard line.
Set the ball up at midfield.
So Cheyenne Wells hosting Grenada. Going to be a big Cheyenne Wells win. But hey, let's thank sponsors like Hoffman Insurance, Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply in Lamar and Lahana, People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, and Colorado Mills. Thank you to our sponsors. Cheyenne Wells should punt here, but we'll go for it.
Inside handoff to Mahan.
As Levi Mahan gains about 3 yards before losing possession of the ball. Grenada, this will be about the best chance they got as Cheyenne Wells taking out their starters here.
With the ball at the 32
subs in for them. But Grenada, 1st and 15, don't want to leave without a little bit of something scored. 1st and 15 for Grenada at their 37-yard line. They got 4 minutes of game time left, 4 minutes counting from right now. As believe running clock, can't remember. I think timeouts stop it, but I don't even know if timeouts stop it. But no incomplete passes, penalties don't stop it. Game back underway. Quick little handoff there. Freeman Swindell. Oh, speared there. Big tackle by number 12, Caden Muth. Rips him. About a yard or two gained by Grenada. They trail this game 52-0. They're looking to score, though, and not get shut out by the home team Tigers. Bobcats will drop to 5-3. Cheyenne Wells will go up to 6-1. Grenada will drop to 3-2 in league play. Will believe comfortably take 3rd in the league out of 6 teams. Eads will take 2nd in the league with a 4-1, while Cheyenne Wells at the top going undefeated in league play. The defending state champs, encountered a bump in the road in the start of the season, but since that loss to Stratton, they have just been unbeatable. Past there, number 8, Freeman Swindell. Getting a piece of him, though, was Caden Muth. And before finally getting pushed out of bounds, going out of bounds, don't stop the clock. 3 minutes left here. Let's also thank Cheyenne County Abstract and Cheyenne Wells, Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh, the historic Cow Palace Inn, and Lamar Auto Parts. Thank you to all our sponsors. As Hannah Gilmore coming back in. As Grenada at Cheyenne Wells. Cheyenne Wells, packing it up as usual. And Grenada, good bit of fans, very good traveling team are the, at least when it comes to their fans traveling, very good fan base are the Grenada Bobcats. Hand off, up the gut is Sebastian Pizarro before getting taken down. Excuse me, not Pizarro, number 22 for Grenada. Wyatt Pete, the sophomore, getting a few yards for him. 2 minutes and counting. Grenada, 4th and 5 at the Cheyenne Wells, 33. Even in the beginning of the game, when they were only down by 16, they still went for it earlier on 4th and 35 in their own territory. So, don't think Grenada's going to not go for it. They punted in the very first drive and haven't punted since. So they're just going to be going for it here. Quarterback under center will fall back, but he's getting covered quick. Quick pass, trying to find Jesus Perez, no good. So turnover on downs, that'll do it for Grenada's, attack. And Cheyenne Wells, could just, kneel it out here. Hey, let's thank Jan and Choose and Mr. D Sports, Da Vinci Physical Therapy, Brew Unto Others, and A1 Rental and Sales. if you're interested, be sure to check out the radio. Jose and Isaac have got the call for Springfield hosting Holly in some 8-man football action. Last I saw, 46-14 was the score in the third quarter in favor of Springfield. So be sure to check that out if interested. As Cheyenne Wells, 50 seconds left. Could just kneel it out here. Might be going for one last play, but let's see. Yep. As they're waiting for the clock to hit under 40, so don't have to worry about the running clock. As under 40 seconds now, they just kneel. And that is the ball game. 52-0 is the final score. The Cheyenne Wells Tigers take down the visiting Granada in a dominant performance, fitting of the state champs. But Granada, playing great heart and just grit shown as always. Love calling these Granada games too. Despite the loss, those kids, knowing them, gonna hold their heads high and realize got beat today. And they're gonna be right back in the weight room, right back onto the field of practice, and they're just gonna use this loss to motivate them. And Cheyenne Wells, just another good win for them on the season against a tough Granada team. Granada ranked 9th in the state heading into this game. Cheyenne Wells ranked 4th. Gonna take a break, and then we're back to bring you the post-game show.
Success is not owned, it's leased, and the rent is due every day. You have to put in your dues now. Let your success be your reward. Silwa's Liquor Store in Granada wishes the Bobcats the best of luck in today's game. Go Bobcats!
Playing football with your feet, it's one thing. Playing football with your heart is another. The Granada School District welcomes you to this broadcast of Friday Night Lights on KVAY. Bobcat football, always playing with their feet and heart. Go Bobcats!
Keefe Memorial Hospital wants to extend congratulations to both teams and wish them the best of luck in today's game. Play hard, but more importantly, play safe. Keefe Memorial Hospital is proud to sponsor high school athletics.
Scooters Coffee is proud to support high school sports in Southeast Colorado. Scoot into Scooters Coffee and grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a delicious snack before heading to the game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Farm Bureau Insurance Agency of Cheyenne Wells can promise you that hard work always pays off. For auto, home, life, farm, and ranch insurance needs, call Gabe Roth, 719-767-5674. Go Tigers!
KC Electric is charged up and ready to power the Kit Carson Wildcats to victory. We're buzzing with excitement for the game. Good luck, Wildcats. Let's light up the game. KC Electric, powering your community and your team to success.
Well, welcome back as we bring you the McClave State Bank post-game show. Final score, 52-0 in favor of the home team Cheyenne Wells Tigers, just taking it to Granada. Cheyenne Wells scoring 16 in the first, 24 in the second, 14 more in the third, start running clock, and then none by either team in that fourth quarter. Yeah, Cheyenne Wells just systematically shut down Granada, especially after that first play, that first drive. Granada couldn't get it far, even on the punt. Cheyenne Wells just walked it down. 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Cheyenne Wells already up 8-0. Corey Hill finishing off 5 for 6 on the day when it came to those 2-point conversion kicks. Cheyenne Wells Tigers just, a tough force. Granada, a great team on the season, could, dropping them 5-3, they're just going to use this game as motivation to just, get better, understand what they got to work on. As Granada looked a little different tonight, passed a lot more than they normally do. And a lot of times, weren't on target, as this Cheyenne Wells defense is just so tough to deal with. Sheeler and Smith on, coverage. Kelby Leonard when it came to rushing the passer. And Corey Hill just with those big tackles, forcing some fumbles, just throwing people out. Cheyenne Wells just a very tough defense to get past. But Granada, showed some good sparks. Excited to see how they advance as it goes through, as the season continues. As believe they only have a game, maybe 2 more after this. I think they'll be being, actually, yeah, no. This is their second last game of the season. Last league game, Granada will finish third in league play at 3-2. I believe their last game is in 2 weeks playing Bethune. Well, Cheyenne Wells now 6-1, 6-game winning streak, 5-0, sweep the league out, 52-0 final score. Cheyenne Wells wins. That's the post-game show presented by McClave State Bank, located in Lamar. for their newest location at 309 East Olive Street. Man, what a facility that is in Lamar. Big thank you to McClave State Bank. They offer fast, efficient service and a friendly staff that can handle all your banking needs. You'll save time with the convenience and ease their online banking. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well, member FDIC. Equal, big thank you to McClave State Bank for sponsoring our post-game show. And finally, MVP presented by Golden Plains Insurance. Golden Plains Insurance in Lamar, Springfield, Walsh, Rocky Ford needs, bringing a lifetime of experience to the table when they discuss your farm and ranch insurance needs. They're committed to you, not some corporation, so they have the freedom and authority to create the perfect policy, custom designed for your operation, independent and homegrown just like you. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future. Final score, 52-0. Granada. I like that little double quarterback they were doing with Alejandro Perez and Angelo Martinez. Both had some, strong showings. Fernando Cadena and Sebastian Pizarro, good catches, good rushes all throughout. And Freeman Swindell, real good too for him. But then looking at the Cheyenne Wells side, Kelby Leonard, great tonight when it came to, just pressuring the quarterback. My goodness, he was just all over him, stuck like glue on him. So, good work to him. Props to, Corey Hill. That receiving touchdown along with just being an excellent kicker for those 2-point conversions, and they really add up. And then Trevin Smith with that big 32-yard touchdown to really start them. But I'm going to give it to a number 28, that is Trey Sheeler. Kept the game off with a 3-yard rushing touchdown, along with a 20-yard rushing touchdown, a 30-yard rushing touchdown, and then a 16-yard rushing touchdown. And some big plays all throughout. Trey Sheeler, great pick for our Golden Plains Insurance MVP. But every player, put their hearts on the field today. Final score, 52-0. Cheyenne Wells takes down Granada. Right now, though, if you're interested, you can check out the radio 105.7 FM. Jose and Isaac have got the call for Springfield hosting Holly in some 8-man football. And next sports broadcast coming your way tomorrow, 11 a.m. start time. I'll have the call for the Seco Angels at Wiley High School hosting that Region 3 softball tournament. First game versus Florence at 11 a.m. They're playing the number 30 seed Florence. And then championship game at 3:30. We'll be bringing those your way on YouTube and Facebook tomorrow. And then 12:15 p.m. exclusively on the radio, we'll also have the call for Lamar at the Lions Regional Tournament. Number 10 Lamar playing number 24 Valley tomorrow. So Lamar and Seco Regionals coming your way tomorrow, but that'll do it. And before I go, one last final thank you to My Wholesale Products in Lamar, Granada School District, Gabe Roth Farm Bureau Insurance Agency, Keefe Memorial Hospital, Granada Stop to Shop, CNC Duval Ranch Red Angus Beef, breeding the best and eating the rest, Cheyenne Wells Lumber, KC Electric, Silva's Liquor Store in Granada, and TNB Sanitation. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. That'll do it. I was your broadcaster tonight, Ethan Smith-Sena. I appreciate you for tuning in. You'll next hear from me tomorrow morning for the Seco Angels for their regional softball tournament. That'll do it tonight. And as always, you have a great rest of your night.